Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Aries Only, where I channel messages for Aries only. Today we're doing a reading to see how your person is currently feeling about you. So we're gonna go ahead and just first take a quick peek into like where they are at themselves, like in their own life, like what's going on with your person right now in his or her life. The womb, the healer. Okay. All right, what's going on? Thank you. The offering. Okay. With the ocean. Or maybe they like got invited to go on a vacation or something that I'm getting. Just from that really quick. Like an offering. Let's go to the beach. Doesn't have to be that, but that's just a fun little example. Let's see what else. Going on with this person right now. That's too many. Let's just look though. Six of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay, what's going on? Oh. All right. Three of Crystals, collaboration and productivity. All right, so maybe this is about work stuff. Maybe they got offered like a new project, collaboration, productivity. They look like excited about it, whatever it is. I think this was a happy offering. 10 of Acorns, responsibility and dedication. It could have something to do where they're taking on more responsibility and they really need to focus right now. Let's see what else we want to get for this. What's going on with them? What's the card that I want to get? I'm sorry, I'm just thinking. Let's grab one of these. Oh my god. Oh my god, that just scared me. I thought that was a bug. I don't know if you just saw that. That just like went rolling by. Where did that even come from? Okay, that just scared the bejesus out of me. I'm so sorry. All right. What's going on with Aries person in their own life right now? This is house 4 in Taurus, but let's just get one. What's going on with Aries? That's like a lot. What's going on with Aries person right now, currently in their life? What is going on right now in Aries life, Aries person's life? We have house 1, individuality, self-image, and approach to life. And we also have this Pisces energy on the back of the deck. So I feel like they're kind of in this new, fresh energy. They might have been like going through it and in a more lower, kind of energy with the Pisces being here, but now they're like, they may even have gotten swept up in their emotions. Maybe even their emotions with you could be a thing. Maybe you could say the same. And I'm getting a sense here of like, at least this person, kind of more being more self-focused, individuality, self-image, and approach to life. And maybe even kind of, maybe they had like a good stroke, like a stroke of good luck. And it's kind of changed their whole approach to life. They're feeling like a little bit freer. I'm noticing the wings like open, like this one's like opening. I'm thinking of a baby bird leaving the nest. So that could be something. Maybe they got offered to like, for instance, maybe like, I don't know, like it's very expensive to like live on your own. So maybe they got offered to like kind of like collaborate in like a housing situation with some people. And now they feel more like independent and free, but there's something going on where they feel more. Aries energy is a boss energy, so this could just, but that doesn't mean like you have to be the boss. That could be that they got a promotion and now they're a boss, but or have more like responsibility and things like that. But this could also mean that they're just like bossing up in their life in some way. They're like elevating certain material things, I would say. With the Three of Crystals, they're building things up here. Other people are definitely playing a part, but in some ways this is like, because the Three of Crystals usually has 3 people on it and there's this one B here. So I feel like, yes, there's other people as a part of whatever's going on, but like it's also helping this person to be in a more independent energy somehow. So, okay, cool. I like that. So let's see how they're feeling about you. Well, while we're still like on the subject of them, I want to do a quick, how are they seeing themselves? How are they seeing you thing? So let's see. How is your person seeing themselves currently? How is Aries person seeing themselves currently? Okay. And the Exorcist on the bottom, and how are they seeing Aries? Oh, that's 2. Destroyer and Artist. How is Aries person currently viewing Aries? We have a Lover and Thief. All right, how is Aries person currently seeing? Okay, we have Student. Okay. Okay, nice. With Victim energy on the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's definitely something about the way they're seeing you that is like that with the Student with the Victim. It's almost like they see you as somebody that uses bad things as an opportunity to learn something or to grow as a person. Openness to lifelong learning, but with the Victim energy, it says prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. It's like instead of just like maybe like laying around wallowing, even though there's nothing wrong with that, but like they see that you aren't only going to do that, you're also going to like use the experience to like turn it into some sort of knowledge, maybe to help other people not be victimized with the victimizing others I'm getting. And the way they're seeing themselves, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. I feel like in the shadow is pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. I feel like they could have maybe even like learned from you some stuff, just or like by watching you live your life. It looks like this child magical is gazing over there. And I'm almost getting a sense that they maybe were in this more shadowy energy, and they've like kind of elevated themselves to this more light energy where they're seeing the potential for sacred beauty and believing that things are possible. Like I think they're raising their expectations for themselves here. They've like stepped into like a different version of themselves, and I feel like they've had some good news here. It's almost like they're on this like trajectory that I think started out slowly, and maybe it was like a lot of hard work, but it's like they've seen how they've been able to elevate themselves, build themselves up more. And now there was like, I feel like with the offering, there was actually like some good, like, it's like it materialized. They got like a reward or something like that, or recognition or some sort of, like I said, elevation or opportunity to elevate themselves. So yeah, I feel like with the Student, let me just get one of these for each of you too. For the child magical and the Student. Ooh. Street smart and eccentric. I like that. Well, I'll get 2 then for each of you. Put one on the top, one on the bottom, since there's a light and a dark. But yeah, with the street smart, like again, like they see you having a certain sort of smarts that like you can't really get in school. Like again, it's like you're taking things that you're learning, and it's like you know how to navigate certain situations in kind of like a different way with the eccentricity like being here. We have quiet and brave. Yeah, I feel like they would maybe never say with the quiet and brave how like scary it was for them to try to like try new things or like push themselves in their life or something like that. But something about maybe you talked to them, maybe you just said a few things like, oh, like, you know, you can't be scared, or you miss, I don't know, just something about the way you like strung your words together. Maybe something about putting knowledge into action. Arrogance in the pursuit, this is the shadow for the Student. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. It kind of reminds me of believing that energy and action are not required for growth. So they're seeing you as maybe somebody that demonstrated, or just like they saw you take what you've learned and use it in some way. Like, I don't know. I feel like I hope this is making sense to you if you're watching, but I'm not really putting it into words like the best way. But let's see what else is going on here. And like give me like an overview of this connection right now. Okay. So we have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. We have tree, affairs with your family. Butterfly, a change for the better. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. And ant, work, achievement, and success. Oh my God, I love that. Yeah, I was really getting that. So I feel like this is more about, sorry if you could just see me, like I was like maybe in the frame, but yeah, it feels like there's like a lot of stuff going on at work with your family. I'm not really seeing too much romantic stuff here. So I feel like birth or conception of a child, a change for the better. I don't know. I just feel like there's good things happening. If I had to like really get a sense for this connection right now, it would be like almost like we're separate, but we're like working on things. Even if you guys are together, again, there could be like a long distance thing with this whole like vacation. Maybe one of you lives by the beach and that was like the invitation. Maybe this is something where you and this person are moving in together. I guess we're gonna like get more and see how they're really feeling towards you. We just kind of saw how they're seeing you, and I would say that they're inspired by you. They look to you as some sort of somebody very smart and somebody that they like depend on for like they like to take your advice. So all right, let's see what else we can get. How is Aries person currently feeling about them? Chew, excuse me. But I feel like the way that this fairy is just like sitting there, this says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So maybe that's what's going on here. But the way this fairy, it's like, so even if you're not together and this stuff I was saying about moving in together and stuff isn't resonating, I feel like this person is reflecting on like things you've said in the past. If you're like, well, how could they be thinking about that? How could they be thinking that about me right now when we haven't even spoken? But it's like, they're almost like reflecting and reminiscing. They're like the head and the hands like like I feel like they know they have other responsibilities, but they like to like take a little bit of time to like reflect on you or something like that, revisit certain memories or events. All right, so how is Aries person currently feeling about them? Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So I feel like there's this sense here that they're just starting to see that life can be anything that they want. I'm getting this energy, and even like, look, she's standing by a tree there. Same like that. Imagery is kind of similar. She's not like a part of the tree, but almost. She looks like she's like in the tree, and this is 2 decks. So it's like they're seeing that. I don't know if this is like them. Again, this is like something that you've said, or they're just like, again, like reminiscing about certain things that you've said. But again, it's this idea that it's like they're slowly seeing, I think, that you were right about certain things, because this is how they're feeling about you. And they're just, I feel like they're grateful. So if we're going to say it as a feeling, I feel like it's gratitude. They imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I feel like they've really come to a place where they've learned how to like believe in themselves and believe that their life is good. And time, you were trying too hard, give it time. So they feel like there needs to be some time given, but I feel like they are changing their perspective on life a little bit and gaining more independence, like we were talking about, elevating in life. And like I feel like they've maybe acquired some stability, some sort of like financial glow up, like growing up, blowing up financially here. So things seem to be like going well for them, and I think they're like, their thoughts are really centered around some sort of advice you gave them. That's really coming through. What else? What is Aries person feeling about them? It says Gemini in house 9, spiritual growth, curiosity, intellect, and networking. But let's just go on. What is Aries person? Okay. Thinking about them. Mutable, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. I guess I'll put this here. And then we have Earth, persistence, patience, and practicality. I think that they're realizing that they've always maybe been afraid to try new things is something that I'm getting. With the whole welcoming change, I think this is something that's new for them. I feel like this is more about them just having these like little epiphanies about their life, and almost like now that I'm looking at this, it's like I feel like there's changes for the better. There's like a new opportunity going on with the crib. It could refer to a child or something, even in their family. It doesn't have to be like they're having a child. This could refer to you guys again having a child, or this could just refer to like this new phase of their life with the house one. This bird coming out of the egg is kind of the same idea. I feel like the crib is them, like this new version of themselves being born, where they see themselves as a successful person. They feel that they've really transformed themselves. They are learning how to maybe like argue with people better or like deal with conflict better. You should accept valid criticism as next to affairs with your family. And I feel like a lot of their work, even though it is material, it's also their approach to life here. They're realizing who they are and they're realizing who they're not. So it's like easier for them to kind of weed out the criticism that's like valid and the stuff that's just basically like shit talking. You know what I'm saying? Like they're able to see when somebody is like trying to tell them something and when somebody is basically just trying to like ruin their day or just, you know, take them down a peg. They're getting able to like discern things better, I would say. And I feel like they're trying to like take practical steps to improve certain things, maybe their finances with the earth energy, their habits, their routine and things like that. I feel like they're welcoming this new version of themselves and they are like really liking it. Honestly, they feel like really happy. I feel like this is more about them, honestly. So, but I feel like there's somehow, this must be relevant to like your journey with this person. So that's why Spirit's like bringing this message through. Or maybe this is somebody that like, for whatever reason, you can't be together, like you feel. So this is Spirit's way of saying, like, if you're wondering if they're doing okay, yes, they are. They're doing well. So let's see. How is this person feeling about Aries? Oh, it's two. What would be the way that Aries person is currently feeling about them? We have soulmates. Okay, so if we were wondering if they have romantic feelings for you, I would say yes. Like, that's a pretty clear message here. With breathe energy here, co-create. I feel like they feel that, again, it's not the right time, because we did have that time energy for their feelings on the bottom of the deck. Whereas maybe they feel like it's just not the right time. They maybe feel that they have more growth to take care of here. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what number this is. 50, 64. 64, which is a 10, and this is a 5. It's like they want to be like a completely whole person before they come in and try to like merge with somebody else. Like, I don't know, I feel like with the mutable energy, that's a lot of like the dual signs here, like the signs with that duality. I don't know. So I feel like they're really interested in like balancing themselves out emotionally, just the way that this is like showing water. But yeah, no, they definitely are seeing you in a romantic way with soulmates. And again, it's like there is this sort of like I feel like you made them like believe in magic again, like the magic of life. Like you brought back something that maybe, I feel like they were maybe a very like imaginative, like fun-loving child, and then as they grew up, maybe like their parents or just society and the world just kind of shaped them into a more cynical type of person, and they feel like something like about you has just like given them the magic back. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but that's like the vibe that I'm getting here, and they're very grateful for that, and they see you in this very, as the epitome of what a soulmate should be and could be, and the way that somebody could like someone that you would want to like mate with for life. Like they see that you're just like the epitome of that, where it would be a continuous like growth process. Like it would be somebody that just encourages and inspires, like, and just makes life fun and interesting. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like they're really, oh, look at this, caring connections. And that's like a mirror image, 41, 14, 4, 1, 1, 4, like that. So yeah, and then we have action here. So this is interesting. This is kind of changing quickly. And maybe like whatever happened here with this career made them feel a little bit more sure of themselves. Whereas maybe in the past, they didn't feel they were like up to snuff here. They didn't feel like they were up to your level in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, this is like, I don't know, and the way that this horse is running and it's chasing, so maybe there's something like that where they feel like they're gonna come running after. Oh, forgot I was hearing that song. when I first started the reading, that by Cake, Going the Distance. So I don't know if that song, I don't even really know that song that well, but I've heard it before, so I kind of know it, but not enough to know the lyrics. He's going the distance. It's like all the only part of the song that I know, so it's not very helpful. But maybe this is just like about this person like elevating and going the distance in their own life, and that's going to lead to like other sorts of changes. And maybe like once their financial thing is taken care of, they might be open to a more caring, soulful connection. Confidence is your key to success. New Moon in Leo. Yeah, they feel confident. They feel like really like a lot of their fears about themselves in a financial way have been quelled. How do you say that word? I guess quelled. But and it's just, it's almost like, I don't know, like if you were gonna like start manifesting, say you never heard of it before, and you're like, all right, I want to try to what do I want to manifest, like love or money? That's honestly like not what you should do. Like you should, not should, but that is gonna make it a lot more difficult. I feel like if you started with your own self and like your own self-image and your concept of yourself and like worked on that first, it would almost like all the other things would like fall into place. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. It's like they've really grown, and their confidence and their idea of themselves, their approach to life is different. They've developed this sense of like individuality, like this sense of like they know themselves. Their self-image has changed. Like they feel more good about themselves and happy and excited about things. Like they hold themselves like to higher expectations that they didn't used to. So they're kind of like believing that like, yeah, like they could do anything that they want to. Very cool. Let's see. How are they feeling towards you? Oh, Aries. What is Aries person currently feeling towards Aries? The Turtle. And then we have the Elk energy here as well. The Elk is like all about like masculine energy. We see the sun depicted there. But then this turtle energy is not really denoting speed, although this turtle is in the water, and I feel like turtles move a lot quicker on the water than they do on land. So again, that could be like, say this turtle, okay, say here's a lake. Let's see. Actually, here's an ocean. There we go. And here's the sand. This turtle's like doo 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 doo. You know, going so slow, like on land, trying to get there. And then finally it's like, woo, and it's like swim, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they just like got in the water. So even if they still have a ways to go, it's going to be like more of a flowy, like fun, like kind of like they don't have to do much except just kind of like, woo, float along. Like it's not like they're struggling anymore. They're like in the easy part now. And even if it does take more time, it's going to be time that's like well spent. It's almost like they went through a bunch of hard stuff, and now it's like the happy times. Here comes the sun kind of energy. We have sun energy here with Leo. I love this. Let's get one more tarot card, and then I'm actually just going to get like tarot cards, like draw cards. I just want to get one of these here. How is Aries person currently feeling towards Aries? Okay, 8 of Acorns, energy and results. Yeah, they've seen results. They're reinvigorated. They got a new lease on life. They feel like, woo, like, again, they're swimming, that head's popping out of the water. That's like an electric eel. Like, that's like, they're feeling those electric feels. Like, what's that song? Electric Feel, I think it's called. That just popped in my head. I don't even know how that song goes. I just used to have a roommate that like loved that song. So that's the only reason I know it exists. But it just popped in my head. But yeah, so I feel like they're definitely in their feels. And they're also just like so excited about life. I don't know, like it's making me happy. Like I'm in a good mood just like doing this reading right now. So let's get more into like, let's see, what are they thinking about you guys? Aries. What are they thinking about Aries? We have the 7 of Pentacles. What are they feeling about Aries? 6 of Cups. Ooh. What? Oh, I already did my how are they seeing themselves and how are they seeing you. Well, how are they seeing themselves? Knight of Wands. And how are they seeing Aries? Ace of Cups. Okay. We'll expound on that. Let's do it like that. Okay. And what are their intentions towards Aries? 3 of Fire. They definitely see this moving forward. And their next actions. Justice. Okay. So, Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That's very similar to this child magical energy. I feel like you've helped them unload a lot of their baggage. Tap into their feminine energy in a way that allowed them to like now like maybe process through a lot of pain from their past, and now they're able to like be in their masculine energy. They're seeing themselves in a masculine energy, but also as a knight and not a king. I feel that I want to clarify this Knight of Wands. Intellectual. I feel like they are trying to marry, like curb their impulses is something that I'm getting, and almost like tune in more. I just got that too. Tune in more to their heart and their soul. And I feel like the Knight of Wands, I know it's like a player energy, but let me just look. 2 of Swords with the Sun. I'm not necessarily getting that. I'm more so getting it in this instance, like somebody that they do want to curb their impulses, like maybe to be in a more intellectual state, but it's almost like they want to follow their passion with the Knight of Wands. Messenger of Fire in this deck. It's almost like, what is the fire trying to tell me? Like, what is the burn? Why am I burning? What is it trying to tell me, kind of a thing? They want to listen to it and find out. So let's see for how they're seeing you. Ace of Cups. I think they see you as being sad and having a burden right now. Awkward. Okay. Maybe they feel that, oh, wait, stable in reverse. It was almost in reverse, but I don't know. Let's see. I'm just gonna close my eyes. Stable, upright. Okay, so awkward and stable. They know they can count on you for many awkward encounters. No, I'm just kidding. But no, like old reliable. No, that's a joke. But I don't know. Like, there's something here where I think they are wondering if you're like blaming yourself or beating yourself up for something. And I think I think even if you are awkward and a little bit like, woo, like, I think they like it. I don't think that it's something that they're like, they think is bad. I don't know. Let's clarify that. With the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the 2 of Fire. I feel like with the 9 of Swords, they think that you're just like, I think they see you as with that victim energy and this 9 of Swords and the way that she's like steadying herself among all these birds and all this crazy shit going on around her. I think they see you as somebody that's like been through a lot, and it's almost like they understand if you have a couple of little like weird reactions to things. It's like they see you as somebody that is very, able to like, they see that like your street smarts came from that, and also there's maybe like some more like negative consequences of that, like maybe like an awkward way of like dealing and reacting to people, and they don't like hold it against you is something that I would say at all. It's like they see you as being like almost like with your head down, like going away, like carrying like the burden that you feel is yourself. This is how they're seeing you, carrying the burden that is yourself. Like they think that you think that, and they don't think that about you, I would say. The Page of Fire, they see you as just like someone who's made them believe in like the magic of life again. So what are they thinking here with the 7 of Earth? Scientific. Interesting. So I feel like, well, we got 2 for each, so let's just continue. Let me just see. 7 of Earth. And intuitive. Oh my God, that's kind of crazy how that just kind of came out like that. It's like, I think they are learning that, because like 7 of Pentacles, it's about waiting and blah, blah, blah. But it's almost like it can also be like, and especially the imagery on this particular 7 of Pentacles, like I feel like these cards don't really correspond to what the card's about, like necessarily. Like the 7 of Earth, like I don't see like that they're farming in a garden. He's like looking at a fairy. And again, there's like that fairy energy there as well. But in this case, I feel like it's just, they're seeing the value of investing in their intuition and like listening to what it has to say, and like they're thinking about how And clearly, like, they're listening to their feelings of you, which is the Six of Water, the Six of Cups here. It's like they have a stomach ache. Like, they're just like, their intuition is like calling for you, I would say. Let's go deeper into this. The Six of Cups. Volatile. Yeah, I feel like it's like that water, it's like a water energy. It's like churning, you know? It's creating like a sense of like urgency in them, aloof. I feel that a lot of times they're able to like block this out, but when it does come on, like it comes on strong is like a vibe that I'm getting. So I just like to cut to the deck and get little death energy. Yeah, like Scorpio energy, magician with the Three of Cups. I feel like they distract themselves with like work and friends and fun, like frivolous things, but like it's like a death energy. It's serious. Like when it comes knocking, like, I don't know. Like the boat's gonna start rocking because like that water is very like churny and like it's just, it really, like, when, that's why it's like they have to start, they feel like maybe that they have to start listening to their intuition a little bit because they're just like, I can't stop thinking about this person. I feel so strongly. Something like that. With the Three of Fire, reserved in reverse, their intentions. Like, I think they want to like come out of the shell a little bit with you. I think they're seeing that when you put in effort, you can have different results. We had energy results here and like this Three of Pentacles as well. So I feel like they're realizing that like when you put in, when you give a little more than you're asking for, your love will turn the key. Sorry, I just sang that really bad. But Andy Gibb, and I've also like, I've been hearing a lot of songs like that. I feel like it's all about like you get what you give, and that song I Just Want to Be Your Everything by, I don't know, is it Andy Gibb, I think. And also You Get What You Give by is it the New Radicals? I forget their name. I love them. I just heard that song today too. I've just been hearing a lot of songs that were like, and a lot of things that have been reminding me that like you get what you give. So they're like, if I keep giving a reserved energy, like this person's going to be like swimming away from me. Like I kind of have to turn things around. It looks like they're trying to like move towards you. What else? Anxious. And maybe they're a little worried about that. They're a little like, but they're like, okay, like I was worried when I started like this new job, or when I started trying to apply at all these places, or when whatever, like whatever good opportunity they had that has like yielded these results. Or like I was anxious when I did that too, but like I pushed through it and like look where I am now. Like I can do this. Like I feel like they're very like, I feel almost like this fluttering in my heart, like butterflies. It's kind of cool. And then their next actions towards you, we have business savvy with justice. Interesting. And gamer. Okay. I feel like they want to show you a new side of their personality. They could have been, and it doesn't mean that they're ready to do this right now, but it's almost like when I come through in my next action, like whatever it is, it's going to be something legit with justice and business savvy. I feel like they want to put this like gamer energy, like, thank you. They want to put this like gamer energy, not that that means they're not going to like say they're like a video game person. It doesn't mean that they're not going to play anymore, but it's almost like they want to show you this like business savvy side. It's like kind of cute. It's like they want you to see like a more grown-up side of them, a more like sophisticated, like intelligent, like grown-up kind of side to them, that maybe you haven't seen before. Because I feel like you guys may be bonded on more of like an emotional, fun-loving kind of an energy, and I feel like now, and it's like they still see you with this student energy. They see you as somebody that is very smart, but is also very humble. And I feel like, but it's still like a young energy. They see you as young, fresh, fun. So it's like, but I feel like it's not like they think you're like a stick in the mud or anything like that. But they definitely want to show you a more serious side of their personality with business savvy coming out. So I think that's good. Their next actions are going to be something serious. And again, I am getting that vibe that they're going to be using some of their tricks from like whatever this is, like their work or whatever it is. Oh, I forgot to roll this. Let's do it quick. But yeah, whatever they learned in their career or on the way to their career that led to their success, they're going to be using a similar tactic with you, I think. Okay. Fifth house. I'll put this up here. This is, I think, Capricorn and Mercury. Mercury, or is this Leo? Hold on. I gotta look at Capricorn. I'm so sorry. I like know Leo when I see it, I feel like. So maybe, where's Capricorn? Oh no, wait. I'm so sorry. I should have looked at these before I began. I think it's, no, I lost it. Jesus, Louise. I'm so sorry, guys. You probably want to, like, kill me. I think that is Leo, honestly. Mercury and Leo in the 5th house. So, yeah, I don't think they're going to come through with, I'm going to, like, thumb through this book while we're talking, just in case, like, I'm wrong. I don't want to be giving you, like, the wrong, you know, stuff here. But, so if it is, like, Mercury and Leo in the 5th house, I feel like that's good because, like, they want to, like, they want to take things seriously as far as, like, they want to show you that they're serious. But at the same time, like, they also want to, like, keep it, like, lighthearted. So actually it would make more sense if it is Capricorn. So let me, like, flip to Capricorn, because then it would be like that serious. It is Capricorn, look. Okay, that's like the sign. So it is Capricorn, so that does make more sense because we do have the 5th house, so we still have that Leo energy here. But it's like they want to, like, they want, like, the setting to be, like, a fun, social, like, romantic event. Like, you know what I mean? And the focus is going to be the communication. But also with Capricorn, I feel like they want to, like, tell you about their accomplishments. Like, they're imagining, like, talking to you the next time they talk. Like, oh, like, look what I did. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, not in a braggy way, but maybe a little bit. They could, if you know that they're, like, braggy, like, they're about to be like, oh, I did this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, they're proud of themselves. I feel like they want to tell you about their accomplishments. That they also want to, like, have fun with you. Maybe, like, some drinks at, like, a nice restaurant and talk to you. I feel like that's what they're, like, like, the way that this little fairy looks, like, with her head. And they also want to, like, get your advice on certain things. Just hear what you have to say about it. Like, I feel like they think that they would just enjoy the conversation with you. They always, like, love what you have to say. Like, again, like, they see you as somebody very wise. That I'm getting a very wise energy from this student. It's like somebody that knows that, like, you're always going to be a student. I don't know. And they feel like you guys can vibe or something, like, on some sort of a level. So I love this. Let's get some messages, guys. Okay, I'm going to use my homemade deck, and then will you... Oh my god, I never got these. All right, let's get some of these too. I'm sorry. This is a good reading. I don't want it to end. Okay, wait. So how is this person feeling towards Aries? Self-indulgence and twin flame. So this could be somebody that you consider your twin flame. Self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Yeah, they are doing that healing. We also have twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. I feel like they are keeping you in mind, and they feel very connected to you at the very least. And they feel like you're a very good match, and that they're feeling like the soulmate, twin flames. Like, they feel like there's something, again, almost magical about your connection. We also have this boat, receiving what you need, progression arriving, moving on, and closure issues. I feel like a lot of their issues with this boat here and their intentions, I feel like this is them moving on from whatever their past self was, like, I don't know, holding them back from doing, whatever that would mean to you. Let's see what else. How is this person feeling? New love. We have a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. In the context of this reading, I'm not necessarily getting that at all. If anything, I feel like this is just like a new version of them where they're, like, open to love. Like, if the rest of the reading I was getting, like, third party stuff, I would tell you, but I was getting very much like, this is just new. They're open to love. It is safe for you to love. Yeah. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it looks like their heart is opening. They're feeling that it's more safe. They're having this new feeling where they're, like, almost seeing love as something that they're excited about. I feel like this is almost like about them. We have receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. This other feeling, they're very receptive, I think, towards your energy. And it says moment. All right, what is Aries person currently feeling? Oh. Bond, a love bond grows stronger over time. So, and boundaries, having sensible boundaries is important. I feel like there's been a lot of, like, push and pull with you guys, and even with the gamer, like, they were maybe playing games with you, and they want to show you, again, like, just a more serious side of their personality. And yeah, they don't want to, like, be, like, over the line with you. The way this tennis ball is kind of, like, you know, right on the edge. It's like they don't want to, like, test you anymore. I feel like they're like, all right, like, we've been through a lot. Our bond has remained. Like, what is going on? So what would they most want to say to you, Aries? So we have Kundalini energy on the board. I am so sorry. And Kundalini energy, that to me is, like, healing and like energy flowing and things like knitting together and healing and like even like your chakras and things like that. But I've never met anyone like you. You have such a healing effect on me. How am I able to feel you when you're miles away? That could be like if you're in a twin flame thing. It's so hard for me to think right now. I'm so confused. I wasn't really getting that from them necessarily, but I don't know. You're so good at multitasking. Can I just like throw this away once and for all? Goodbye. I hate that card. I love your style. Your shape is my absolute fave. I'm done fighting this. I know what I want. I love that. On the back of the deck is you're so kind to all creatures and people. And there they definitely see you as being like different from the crowd. Oh, sorry if you just saw me again. All right. Okay. I am truly sorry. You deserve better. So that's sorry coming through twice. And I feel like this isn't them saying like I don't want to be with you. I feel like this is them maybe feeling like they had to like level up and become somebody better. They knew that they had to do that if they wanted to be with you, and that's maybe why they were fighting this for so long, because they didn't think they could do it, or they didn't have the strength. I repress my emotions, but again, I feel like that's kind of like things are changing. Let me take you out on a date. Yeah, I was getting that energy, and I am sorry for being so toxic coming through again. I am going through a spiritual awakening. I feel like I was getting that as well. Anything else in this deck? I look at your pictures on my phone. Okay. And I hope you haven't moved on. So there's definitely, I'm obsessed with you. Okay. They're definitely thinking, they're reminiscing, they're missing you. They have a plan. Like their intentions are like they're in the planning stages, and they're intending good things towards you right now. So it's really nice. I feel like, should we get a little bit of advice for you guys? What advice does Aries need right now regarding this connection? Starseed, what lights you up? Focus on yourself and your own interests. What are you drawn to besides this person? No. The Thorn, protection, boundaries, and clear communication. If this person does end up coming in, this says no in reverse. So maybe you're wondering, like, should you say no? And I feel like Spirit's kind of like, I think they're saying like it depends on their behavior or something like that. Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. Like a no in reverse is not necessarily a yes, but I think they're warning you, not warning, I didn't mean to say it like that. I think, well, maybe they're warning you of like a hasty reactive energy, like trying to play hard to get. That's two, I just want to get one. Could maybe like drive this person away or scare them or something like that. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? With transformation, I feel like I'm getting a sense that you maybe have some stuff to let go of on your own here. Maybe like an old idea or an old version of yourself, an old story. I mean, if this person's becoming a new person, you can too. And you need to realize that you are that person, and you are somebody that is very smart, very knowledgeable, very wise. And you need to just not automatically say no. I feel like Spirit's like, don't be so, I almost feel like this protection and boundaries is a little bit yeah, like warrior woman. It's coming out a little extra. And I think Spirit's like, just wait and see what is happening. Like your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. It's almost like you'll be able to tell if it's bullshit by the way they act and things like that. The reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. I feel like Spirit's like, just keep going and following your heart and seeing where the wind takes you. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be too defensive. Just see what happens. If this person's coming through in like a different energy, like you'll be able to see, you know. One more. The initiation. No, I don't know why I just said that. That's so weird. That just like popped out of my mouth. I didn't even look at the card. That's so weird. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. That's so weird that just popped out of my mouth. But yeah. The initiation, break the chain. I'm like seeing those two cards just being together now. So it's almost like, I feel like you did have some sort of initiation where you like opened yourself up to this, but I feel like there needs to be a sort of break with the past and just like leave the past behind you. And if something happens with this person, it's like, it's a new story. It's a new chapter. Yeah. Oh my God. Clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. Let this have a fresh start. And if it goes bad, I feel like you've healed a lot of your wounds that would like lead you to think that this was your fault or you did something. Like kind of like the way I said this person was looking at you like it was like a burden being yourself. I feel like there is still a little part of, they're picking up on something legit that you're kind of like have inside of you a little bit, or that you're worried about resurfacing. So I think Spirit's like, we need to let that go. Like there's no burden to being you. Like you're an amazing person that inspires at least this person and probably more people as well. So this isn't new. This person had their own problems. They didn't believe in themselves and they acted badly. And maybe you could say the same thing if this is a twin flame. We have these mirroring soulmate, twin flame stuff coming out. So Kundalini, spiritual awakening shit. So it's like, you know, you had your own shit to go to and you can understand that it was just them, and, you know, kind of give their connection a chance to have a fresh start if that's what you want, or yourself to have a fresh start with somebody else, whatever you guys want. Of course, it's your story, guys. You can write it however you want. So, all right, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching another really long reading. I appreciate you guys so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this reading, and I will hopefully catch you in the next one, guys. Okay, bye.